All right, everyone. Okay, welcome to the session. All right, and thank you for joining me for the late night edition of Portfolio Building on Fridays. Now, I apologize for the late night session, but I've given all of you heads up last week. I had a mentoring session before this, so I needed to complete my obligations before coming back and doing this session live with all of you. Now, so we are back for another session, and I thank you for all of you for joining me once again. And please remember, our hot and fresh giveaway is still going on. Okay, our hot and fresh giveaway is still going on. Now, so if you missed out last week, okay, if you missed out last week on the details, okay, please go ahead and get yourself one of those opportunities. Okay, now, first up. Oh. Right, here we go. Right now, so if you want to be part of those hot and fresh giveaway over here, what are we giving? All right, from now, okay, which is 13th of August all the way to 16th of September, right? Anyone who watches our Facebook live session on Friday, okay, and help us click the like and the share button, right? So there's two things you must do when you join us on Facebook live on Fridays. Click the like button, and then after that, share, and the share must be made to a public share, okay? All right, it must be a public share. Okay, and do not share it to specific groups. Okay, we've seen it being done in the last session, so we just need to be making sure all of you are aware on how do you qualify for the giveaway, right? So it must be shared public. Yeah, all right, there's a bracket in public over here. Oh, sorry, I put out the wrong one. Let me find the correct one. All right, yes, this is the one, sorry. All right, so click the like buttons on Facebook, all right, and then share it as a public post, right, and you'll qualify for the 24-hour giveaway. So this hot and fresh giveaway, we are giving away 3 slots, okay, for our Q4 October season, all right, so there will be three slots up for grabs over here, right, that we're handing out absolutely free. Yeah, okay, absolutely free. All of them, each slots are worth $397. Okay, so we're giving over $1,000 away just for you to join us live every Friday. Okay, so if you've been hearing and seeing so much good things about 24-hour via our Facebook groups, right? Now you want to join us and have a chance at winning this totally free. Okay, just click the like button and then share the session out as a public. Okay, now thank you very much in advance. I'm going to get the session started now. So I'm not going to talk about this again. Okay, right now. So let's get go. So I have many Facebook users here for the first time right now. So I need you to click on the streamyard.com/Facebook link, okay, or you can just type it out, right? streamyard.com/Facebook. You'll be brought to another page and you'll see a Facebook button, right? I need you to click on the Facebook button so you'll approve you, right? And I will not see you as a Facebook user on my end over here, right? Now, thank you very much. And pardon me for the background, okay? It's not my usual background. I'm moving my office space, okay? I'm moving my office space in my house, okay? So I'm not done with the background yet. All right, now, so I have a couple of Facebook users. All right, thank you very much for joining me. This will probably be your first time. That's why we're seeing this. All right, but it's great to have you here. If you can approve StreamYard, okay, that will help us a lot. Okay, I'll be able to know who you are and address you personally during the session. All right. Okay, now, so before I get today's session going, please let me put out a disclaimer. I will be talking about live trades discussion, right? Trades that I'll be putting on my own personal portfolio that I built officially with participants live on Friday, right? We've done this for over 1 year now. Okay, what's our first year record? Okay, we have hit almost close to 17% ROI on our first year, right? So now we're embarking on year 2. Right, so everything is done live and in public view, okay, throughout our sessions. How often do we trade? Once a week, right? Yes, literally, I've been trading once a week with all of you who have been attending with me, right, and never miss a session. I thank you very much. I'm very, very grateful for your support. Okay, but we have built 17% returns on a full cash investment portfolio, right? It's a full cash investment portfolio and hardly literally trading it even. Yeah, all right, now, so do your own due diligence, do your own risk assessments before deciding to place any of these trades in your live accounts. So before I go ahead, let me refresh all of you in terms of your memory of how do I run the session, right? In these public sessions, I'm building a portfolio, okay, based on full cash investments, right? Rather than buying great stocks at undervalued prices, I'm choosing to sell put options on them. Okay, I call this strategy the portfolio puts. Why? Because when I sell put options on them, okay, I'm putting up all the requirements to buy the stock if I need to, right? So by doing so, that means I can afford all the stocks, right? If I ever have to buy them, yeah, okay, if anything happens to the put options. So that's how I'm doing it over here, right? And I'm not taking any leverage. There's no risk at all. Okay, if you want to find out how to do this with much lower investments, bringing up your returns in the process, okay, but still at the same low risk, all right, of never facing any margin calls, okay, then you can consider one of our trading mentorships, okay, or our trading membership access. Okay, so we do that and we cover that with our trading members. Okay, now, so let's get to the portfolio, shall we? So likewise, okay, every single week, I will start off with the market updates. And what do we have with the markets over here? Okay, now, so we're going to start off by looking at the SPX. So what has the SPX done? It has came back down, okay, because of the divergence that we said over here, right, and the growing concern, okay, but what it's really done is just a pullback, right? Can all of you see how magical it is? It pulled back to this support level of 4,400, right, and then it bounced off there. So now the question is, are we going to have the next leg of the rally? Okay, are we going to have the next leg of the rally? Because it is exactly at the support. Can you see? Right, we hit the support so beautifully, right, and then we bounced off it. So right now, the bulls have control. Right, we have come down to the support. It's like a retracement from technical angle. Right, so right now the books are on the bull side. Yeah, okay, until we break the 4,400 again, right, convincingly. Right, if we break the 4,400 convincingly, then everything may change. Okay, but for now, the bulls have control. Now, so what I want to do is the risk of the market toppling over is still there. So likewise, like all our previous sessions, if I add anything to the portfolio, number one, the stock has to be severely undervalued, right? Number two, right, if it is working in a defensive sector, right, then that will add to the advantage. Okay, number three, right, if I really want to trade outside of defensive stocks, I must really buy the story. I must really like what the company is doing, what the company is offering, right? And trading at the price of what is trading right now. Okay, now, so that's the risk in the market. So let's go to our portfolio. Let's do a review and see what we can be doing over here right now. So let's look at our VZ trade. Now, so we have a VZ 17 September 57.50 puts. So let's go take a look at it. Do we have a profit on this? And then can we take it? Right, pardon me, I'm losing my voice because I'm just coming out of a 2-hour mentorship earlier. All right, let's go to the trades and see what it's worth. All right. Oh. All right, there we are. Okay, now, so this is our trade over here, 57.50 puts for 17 September. It's worth about 197. All right, what has VZ done? VZ has came off, actually. All right, together with the markets, it came off. Okay, but despite that, can all of you see we are actually still profitable? We collected 243 for this trade. All right, and today, even though the stock is at 55, which is below the strike, okay, below the strike, but we're still profitable on the trade. And this is why I like being a put option seller. I could have bought this stock, okay, back on 2nd July. Okay, now, so let me use this stock as an element, okay, to show you why, okay, I prefer to be a put option seller, okay, than buying these stocks, okay? Okay, let's look at where we started this trade, everyone. So 2nd of July, we entered this trade. So where's 2nd of July? All right, here we are. Now, so on the 2nd of July, can all of you see the opening prices inside the charts? Okay, it's here, okay? All right, somewhere here. All right, so let's just take the opening price. All right, now, so the opening price was 56.38, 56.38. So what has the stock done since that day? Right, it's actually come lower by about 56.38. So by about 50 cents. Yeah, about 50 cents. Okay, but despite that, we are actually profitable. Yeah, okay, we didn't lose money. So if we bought the stock at 56.38, right, today we will actually be losing money as a stock owner. correct? But by selling put options, the stock didn't go up. But did I make profits? I did. Why? Because I'm selling time. Time is actually worth money, right? And that's why I like about building my portfolio this way, right? And I hope all of you can see the benefits from this example of why I prefer to sell put options on these kind of cash gushing, but really boring company otherwise. Yeah, okay? Now, so nothing to shout about, okay? So I'll continue to hold this trade until it expires. We have another month to go, right? So no actions over here, right? Now, so hi Stanley, all right, hi Edwin, all right? So these are some names. Hi City Chai, all right? The rest, Facebook users, I'm sorry, all right? There's quite a couple of you, all right? I cannot call you out by name, all right? So if you can, please approve StreamYard. Now, next, let's go to GIS, right? So we have GIS 17 September, 60 puts, okay? 60 puts, 17 September. Right now, so GIS is up about 50 cents today. Where are we now? Whoa, nice. Right, so it's worth about 90 cents to $1. If I close this today, I can pay about 95 to 97, which is the last time price, and it should get me out. Let's take a look. We collected 180. All right, we opened this trade at the end of July. So this is a 17 September trade. So that's roughly about 2 months, all right, about 1.5 to 2 months. So right now we have collected about half the premiums, right? Half the premiums of this 180, right? Because I will have to pay about 90 cents to close this today. Yeah, so that's about half of the profits off the table. But there's about 1 month left. And this trade, all right, I still like it. It's a defensive stock. So even if the market comes down, I expect this stock to do well actually. Yeah, so I'm going to hold on to this position, right? So no management actions today. I'm holding on right now. So let's go to our trades that we did last week, all right, or the last 2 weeks. CAH. Right, CAH 17 September, 50 puts. Where are we? Oh, we're up. Right, 17 September, 50 puts. Right, it's worth about 80, 85 cents today. Right, 80 or 85 cents. Right, we sold it for 112. Okay, 112 2 weeks back. Right, so we have some small profits sitting on the table. Right, in a market that hasn't done really well. Right, so I won't complain. Yeah, right, I won't complain. Go to the next stop. All right, now Rio. So there are goods, there are bads. Okay, Rio. All right, created. All right, 1 week after we got in. So am I panicking? The answer is no. All right, I'm not panicking at all. All right, so I can't always time where I go in, and this was where 13, 14. Here we are. All right, so I think we entered last Friday over here, and then boom, 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 all the way down. Okay, but I'm not too concerned. Why? Because the stock is at 71. Okay, let me show you now. Right, and one of the reasons why we entered last week was because of how an absolute bargain it is. It's one of those big commodity companies, all right, trading at a PE of 6, right, and with a dividend return of over 10%. Right, what do you think the market is going to do when they shift back into value? All right, from risk, which is technology and financial stocks now, if they move money back into value, right, this is definitely one stock where money is going to come in on. Can you see now? All right, a stock paying 10% in dividend returns, right, plus a PE ratio of 6. This means the company is profitable, and this means the stock price is very cheap based on their profitability. Yeah, okay, and with a 10% dividend return, right, I'm not fearing. Right, I have 17th of September, another month for this to recover. Right now, what happens if it doesn't go back above 77.20? I own the stock. I'm happy to own the stock. Like I said earlier, I've set aside, I've prepared the amount of money required, which is 23,166 for this portfolio, to buy 300 shares of Rio, all right, at 77.20. All right, I've already set aside the money, so that's okay. Now, what happens when we end up getting the stock, okay, from these portfolios? We will either hold on to the stock for the price to go up, or we can turn around and sell call options and collect more cash flow as an option seller. right? And then turn the trade into a profitable trade. Yeah, okay, so see how it works right now. Okay, that's why I love what I do over here. Okay, I don't have to worry as long as I know the companies that I'm working on. Yeah, okay, as long as I know the companies I'm working on, there's no stress about it over here. Okay, now, so that's what we have so far. Of course, we still have a position on JD, right? And, China stocks have still not fared very well, okay? But I have all the way to January, right? So I'm not concerned as well. Okay, if anything happens, I'll own the stock. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, okay, that's not a concern. So no closing orders, but I will be adding. So let's see if I have some cash flow for the portfolio. Yes, I do. All right, so the portfolio is now up to 117,000. We started with 100,000, okay, when we started our journey back in July 2020. Okay, now, and since then, okay, we have grown this portfolio by $17,000 with profits. So now I have an arsenal of 117,000. I'm exposed about 88,000. So here's what I'm going to do today, everyone. I'm going to add, let me see. Let me take a look at the price before I add it. Oh man, doesn't want to load. Okay, I'm going to do it, everyone. Okay, I'll do this. No, maybe not this. Okay, today I'm going for something interesting. Okay, I'm going for something interesting today. Why? Because I'm not going defensive. Okay, but I'm going undervalued. That's for sure. Okay, I'm not going defensive, but I'm going undervalued. So let me show you what I'm going to do over here. I'm going to take something longer as well. All right, good. I'm going to take it. Now, so today I'm looking at Himax. All right, so it's an ADR stock. Why? Because it's a Taiwan semicon company. Right? What do? They manufacture all the chips, right? The microchips right now. And what do we have? We have a situation where the entire world is running short of these microchips. So what does it mean for this business? They have a backlog, right? They have a backlog of orders, right? And not only that, what's the next thing that drives the entire world right now? AR. Okay, AR, all your virtual reality and ARs, right? And this company manufactures chips for those products as well. Okay, can you imagine how much of these chips goes into smart cars they are building right now, plus all these little gadgets that deal with AI and virtual reality, right? And Himax is positioned to take advantage of this, right? So they're profitable, and look, the PE ratio right now is only 9, right? We have a company that's actually paying a dividend, all right? Okay, now it's nothing to shout about, okay, but I'm looking at the growth potential, right? Because it has a big space right now where you can make a lot of profits, a new world profit, yeah, okay, where it can experience growth like what Microsoft did a couple of years ago, right? They have very profitable product range that they're building on currently, but they have an avenue to expand into a whole new technology advancement, yeah, okay, and they are positioned for it, yeah, okay. So I like this company's potential. Okay, so I'm going to take a trade on it, and I'm going to take put a portfolio put on it, yeah. Okay, now, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell the 15 October $12 strike put. Okay, I'm going to sell the 15 October $12 strike put. So let me go ahead. I'm going to take standard size, just 3 contracts, okay? So we're going to add 1 stock into the portfolio today. I'm just placing the order, right? So all of you can see that it's been added and taken into the portfolio, okay? Right, I'm trying for 120 over here. You can see my price over there, but they're not taking it. Okay, they're not taking it. But let's see what I can do over here. All right, everyone. Now, so I've moved. Let me show you something interesting the brokers does over here. Can you see the last price of 119? All right, that's what the broker has filled me. Okay, that's what the broker has done. Okay, but let me show you what I did. Okay, now all of you can verify this. Okay, now so this is the platform time. Okay, 2319. Okay, so 2318. Okay, about less than a minute ago, I sent an order to sell Himax October 15 $12 puts. I sold 3 contracts over here, right, at 119. Okay, so I sent an order for 115, but they filled me at 119. So I'm not going to complain. They got me a higher value, right? So I got paid more. So I've just sold 3 contracts over here, right, and got 119 for it. So let's go recording this down. Oh, shucks. Hang on. Okay, now, so 65, trade number 65, 3 contracts of Himax. Portfolio puts for, this is 15 October. Right, so I'm going for about 2 months over here, $12 strike put. So today, it's not a very costly trade over here. All right, so 20th August, but we're collecting 119. It's a good return. It's $357 in cash flow. Right, and I only need $3,600 if I have to buy these shares because it's cheap share, $12. I'm happy with that, right? $3,600. Let's calculate our ROI, shall we? Now, this trade has 56 days before it expires. Right now, what kind of ROI am I looking at? 119 divided by $12 investment. That's 9.92% for 2 months. This is going to be excellent, right? It's going to be absolutely crazy. All right, now let's first work out how many weeks is this? Right, 56 days divided by 7 in a week. That's 8 weeks over here. So let's divide this out by 8 weeks and then annualize it with 52 weeks. That's a 64% return I'm taking, everyone. I'm happy with this. Right? Even if I have to buy the share, a profitable company at $12, it isn't too costly for my portfolio. Right? So it only take up $3,600, which is not even 4% of what my portfolio is worth. So that's why I'm comfortable with taking this trade, taking this position. Right? It's no issues adding it on over here. Right now, but this trade pays me 64% annualized. Right? It adds $357 into my coffers, into my portfolio cash flow. Oh, hang on. Thank you very much. I forgot to take that off. All right, no worries, Jeffrey. Thanks for bringing it out to my attention. Okay, all right now. So this trade brings me 64% returns. Yeah, okay, and for 8 weeks. If I can close it earlier, this annualized rate will actually go up even higher. So I'm happy with that. So that's it. All right, any questions? I can take 1 or 2 questions before we end off today's session. All right, it is quite late after all, and I'm very appreciative for those of you who still turn up. Thank you very much. Now, if you have not done so, okay, please remember, right, if you want to qualify for our giveaway, hot and fresh giveaway, all right, for 3 potential 24-hour slots for our final season for 2021, right, just hit the like button and then do a public share for this Facebook Live, okay? All right, thank you very much. All right, welcome, Jeffrey. All right, it's my bad. Okay, I admit it's my bad. Sorry, I just got too carried away because there's so many screens in front of me, yeah? It's great to bring it up to my attention. Jimmy, thank you very much for your concern. Can you see some scabs over here? Right, I can't complain, but you only see all the bruises develop the day after that. Right, I had a fall, nothing too big over here, but next day I had a bruise on my chest, I had a bruise on my ribs, right, and my legs. How badly can one fall? You never imagine. Well, but I'm getting better. Thank you very much. Anyone else with questions you want to ask before I wrap up this week's session? All right, great. Now, so it seems like there isn't any questions for me in today's session. So if this is the case, all right, I will wrap up another session formally with all of you. All right, and once again, Jeffrey, I apologize. Okay, but I got to put it up again. Okay, if you want to qualify for Hot and Fresh, okay, please remember to click the like and the share. All right, it must be a public share for you to qualify. Okay, and we will start assigning a number for each qualified entry over here for our sessions. Yeah. Right now, so I hope you enjoyed the session. You have learned something once again. I will see all of you next Friday. Okay, next Friday we should be back at normal. Okay, so next Friday we should be back at the normal time over here. So thank you very much for giving me your lovely evening. All right, have a great weekend ahead, and I'll be back together with all of you for another portfolio building session live on Facebook next Friday. Okay, all right. So if you want to get another chance at the giveaway, all right, every time you share at every week session entitles you one entry. All right, so if you keep joining us and you keep sharing it, right, there are more entries, which brings up your chances of getting up one of those available slots. Okay, now thank you very much. This is Terence. Bye bye for now, everyone. Bye. Have a good night.